Sorry you had to see that.
Welcome on in to episode 90 of Building and Chatting. Today we are building the Revenge of the Sith Brickheadz because I just really like this pack and ended up getting this and it looks pretty cool. So yeah, how's everyone doing?
Yo, welcome.
How are you doing, Sky?
Doing good.
I'm gonna cut right on in.
I built Star Wars today. I built the Star Wars set.
Oh, you built the logo?
Yeah, I actually really like the logo. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but then I talked myself into buying it, and it might honestly be like my favorite set this year, as crazy as that sounds. Because it doesn't have any minifigures. That's my biggest complaint. I wish it did, but it doesn't have any stickers, so that's awesome.
Yep.
It's a shame it doesn't have any minifigures, but maybe that's a good thing in a weird way.
Dude.
What's up, Chopper? Welcome.
Welcome on it. Okay, we need some more subs. The episode number of the number of subs should be the same. Hello, everyone. Hello,
man.
Copper. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, I agree, people. We need 90 subs. We're almost there. Like, it wouldn't be that far off. Only need 7 more. So, come on, people.
Okay, that's 6.
I'm gonna make a
5.
promise today. Well, okay, I shouldn't say a promise, but
8.
I'm gonna try to commit to not complaining tonight about Lego Star Wars. Do you think I can do it?
That seems like a tall task.
I mean, when I say complain, I mean, like, I'm not going to go out of my way to be like, let's talk about pupilless minifigures. Like, I'm just going to try to avoid that. Hey, I see a Skylander or something right there.
Well, I actually have something that might make Sky, talk more positive tonight. Maybe not about Star Wars.
I see Blaststone.
Wait, I need to see. Okay, Annie, it's Anakin.
Anakin. Yep.
Alright.
Copper says it will not happen, Skyrim. It's part of your personality. Yeah, I think it's part of every Lego Star Wars personality. Every Lego Star Wars fan's personality. We gotta complain about Lego Star Wars. What? You get a brick separator with Brickheadz?
It's the big Brickheadz, so there's a brick separator. There's 5.
I can't remember. Did the Brickheadz set, like, from last year with the Phantom Menace characters come with one? Probably. Seems like Lego puts a separator in every set now. I remember when they used to only get them in, like, $100 sets. Now it's like, if it's $40 or more, I guess you get one.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, the only Star Wars Brickheadz I have is the original Mandalorian and Grogu. Hey, that's not a bad choice. That was one of the better ones. I like Brickheadz. I really do. People crap on Brickheadz, but they're cool. They don't have stickers, which that's an automatic plus to me. And they have some really nice ones. There's a couple that are kind of lame, like the Phasma is kind of ugly. But even that one I still kind of like.
Yeah, I do like the Phantom Menace one, and I found a good deal on it somewhere where it's still kind of available. So I might take that offer because I do like the Phantom Menace one.
That Queen Amidala is really cool. I think it's the biggest Brickheadz Star Wars has, too. I'm excited for the General Grievous in this one. I don't have this set yet, but I will get it at some point in time. And
yeah.
it's cool.
Yeah. No, the reason I got this instead of it's like for like getting this and like the Luke Brickheadz and stuff, it was going to be cheaper than getting like just like Django's. It was instead of getting the slave one, the Django's helmet, the U-wing and chopper. It was like the same price for the just to get the Brickheadz. So I was just like, I'll do that.
Yeah.
And these are some pretty good ones they came out with this year, so I like the Luke one. The Luke one in person on the box looks pretty good too. So
yeah, I like it. I like the Commander Cody that we got last year as well, or was that 2 years ago? And the Ahsoka, like they're all good. I feel like Brickheadz have gotten better over the years. Copper says, I also like that there is a little pink brick for the brain. Yes, that's such a cool little detail. In fact, if memory serves correct, the Jar Jar, it's just a 1x1 tile instead of a 2x2 brick. So they are implying that Jar Jar is like super stupid and has a tiny brain, which I think is funny.
Now, clearly they are underestimating Jar Jar because he is a Sith Lord.
Me's not gonna hurt you.
I've always been the Phantom Menace.
Oh, I gotta post that we're live. No wonder we don't have any views because I forgot to post that we are live. That totally works every time.
It totally works. It just works.
Yep. I mean, it helps, I think.
No, it does.
To be fair, though, a lot of the people on YouTube, I don't think even follow me on Instagram. Copper does, because Copper's epic, so.
Copper follows me, too. I think I found Copper, and then I just followed him. Because I showed him, like, a How to Train Your Dragon thing. Like, here you go, bro.
Mm.
Oh, that's cool. Like, they have, like, the hood representation. It's pretty cool. Has this hood
If you ever
on.
get a Lego How to Train Your Dragon, Copper's gonna be over the moon.
Yeah. The only thing I know for How to Train Your Dragon in terms of Lego is the big Toothless they're planning to come out with. And that's all
really?
I've heard about.
So it might actually happen, huh?
It probably will. I want everyone to know that Skyrim used the word like to describe 2 Star Wars things tonight. I know, it's amazing.
I say like a lot. I'm a 16-year-old teenage girl at heart, you know?
Yeah, but it's that, you know, you're saying you're liking some like.
Oh, you say I like. Yeah, I'm being positive tonight. I love Lego Star Wars. It's great. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, in terms of like these Brickheadz, they look pretty good though. So.
I mean, I like them. I think my favorite's the General Grievous. I will complain about the fact that they gave Mace Windu studs on the top. It would have been better if he had a flat 4x4 tile on his head. Like, come on. That's a missed opportunity, right?
Yeah. Though it is kind of funny.
Cool.
We have Mace Windu, and then in the same wave, in the same May wave, we have a Jango Fett helmet. So there you go. Mace Windu just came from cutting off Jango's head again. So
I love that little detail. Imagine if you got a lightsaber, a Mace Windu lightsaber as the GWP. It would have been so funny to go with the Jango helmet.
It would have been great, but it's just like, well, the rumors for the Death Star GWP is kind of like, they're just like, oh, it's going to be a TIE fighter. I'm like, oh.
I'm not going to talk about it because then I'll be complaining.
Yeah, but no, I like the clone GWP. It still went along with like Kamino and Jango. So, and that one that we got some good figures was good too.
The GWP that we did get, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, for the Jangos was good, but
yeah.
Mace's lightsaber, me and you said that would have been the most hilarious thing to do.
Been epic.
It would have been awesome. Been the best meme material.
I do like the GWP we got this year. The build,
I do too.
Okay. I don't think the build's anything to, celebrate, but the minifigs are just nice, and you get 3, which is just cool. I got 2 of them too, the promos.
Nice.
So I'm gonna build 1, keep 1 sealed. I got 3 Millennium Falcon polybags and the amazing keychain. I don't like the keychain. But at least it's something. I'm like, I'll take it. I am disappointed we didn't get double points with it, but I already talked about that.
Yeah, the double points thing was a little disappointing, but besides that, it was a good May 1st. They had some good stuff out, so.
I don't know why they didn't do double points. Are they just like, were they worried about like not making enough money to make it worth it? Like that incentivizes, how do you say that word? It encourages people to buy more. I would have spent easily another probably $200 had there been double points. That's why I skipped on things like the Brickheadz and stuff, because it didn't have double points. So it's like I'll get it later.
Yeah,
So it's
I
just
get
crazy.
you.
What's up, Crimson? I said I'm gonna try not to complain tonight, so let's see if it happens. I think I already complained a couple times though.
Well, not too bad. You've said you've liked some things tonight, so.
Well, there's a difference between complaining and being positive about something. Like you can still like something and complain about it. What if you like complaining? What does that make you?
Skyrim likes complaining.
You already did, I think. Yeah. I probably just woke up and already complained about something Star Wars. I hate helmet holes in my sleep.
Skyrim when something's wrong in Lego Star Wars. I feel a disturbance in the Force.
But I mean, I love that Lego Star Wars logo. I'm so happy I got it. It was worth it. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I just kind of passed on that one just because it was alright, but it's just not something I felt like I needed like right now.
Yep. And Crimson and Copper, if either of you want to join, I can send you the link. I don't know. Have we ever invited Copper to join? I don't know if you would want to, but if you want to join us, Copper, ever, just let us know. I don't know if you do that or not, but if you want to be our guest, join.
Yeah. Putting Anakin's brain in.
What brain? No, I'm kidding. Anakin's pretty smart. I like
his
Anakin.
Sith brain.
Are you gonna display him with the Sith eyes or the normal eyes?
I don't know. I'll show both tonight, but I don't know. Maybe the Sith eyes, but
I think I like him more without the Sith eyes. Believe it or not.
Yeah, I probably would do it normal. Because we got two in here with the Sith eyes. Got General Grievous back there and Palpatine. But
should put Sith eyes on like Padme and Mace Windu too, and just put them on all of them. But Anakin.
Mace Windu is evil now.
I mean, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil, so Mace Windu is always evil, right? The heroes and villains back. This is called the heroes and villains, right? So Padme and Anakin and Mace Windu are the villains, and General Grievous and Palpatine are the heroes, right? In my mind. No, I don't even think that the Separatists were the good guys. Nobody's a good guy in Star Wars if you think about it, right? Like, you can argue that, yeah, sure, the Empire's bad. Yeah, sure, the Empire does all this stuff. But when the Rebel Alliance blew up the Death Star, they killed like 1 million people in one go. Is that good? You know? I'm going to talk about Star Wars politics. So let's talk about Andor. Wasn't the Gorman Massacre fantastic?
It was a very good arc, I'll admit that. It was a very good arc, and I'm very excited to see what's next. I'm doing the review tomorrow, but yeah, we can go into it a little bit. I enjoyed Andor this week. Really good. Really good.
I did too. I'm sad that it's almost over already. This Tuesday is the last week already. That's the perks or downside to uploading 4 episodes at a time. I kind of wish they didn't do it that way, because then it wouldn't be like, all right, here we go. Let's watch all 3 episodes 3 hours later. I know you don't have to, but I like to.
Yeah.
And it would extend it. The show has 12 episodes. If they did 1 episode a week, it would have lasted for 12 weeks. Or maybe 2 episodes like every week. I don't know.
Yeah.
Really good though. I'm curious what the last arc is going to be about, because the Gorman Massacre was kind of like the big build-up, so I thought that was going to be the last arc. But
it's going to just lead into Rogue One, where he's on that planet.
So whatever happened to Cassian trying to find his sister? Are they going to revisit that? Like, we only have 3 more episodes, so is it possible they could do that in 3 episodes, or at least 1? Or is that kind of done with?
Probably done.
And do you think Bix is gone, or do you think she's going to come back? I think she's done. And
I think she's gone. Yeah, because she
that way
says.
they can earn something in the future.
Well, because I think she's gone because Andor is, well, as you know, in Rogue One, he's gone. Like literally in like 2 years into after this,
Yep.
like he's dead. So
The last 3 episodes are going to take place right before Rogue One. So
yeah,
this is the last year. And
the
then
last
Rogue One.
year, yeah.
And then,
So yeah, she's out of it for sure.
like, as soon as Rogue One ends, A New Hope starts, because that's when, you know, Darth Vader's chasing the Tantive 4.
Yep.
Which that little Easter egg is in the Star Wars logo. That's the best we got for the Star Wars logo, is the little Easter egg, which I think is kind of cool. I still think a minifigure would have been better, but what minifigure could they have done? A Darth Vader? A Stormtrooper? Like, we get that all the time. So maybe it's actually kind of fine that it didn't. I do agree George Lucas fig would have been awesome, and that would have probably been the best time to do it, but now that Disney's in control, I'm like, I don't think they would want to just do George Lucas, right?
Yeah, Copper's right. They still got to take out Dedra, probably.
Dedra's dead. Yeah, she's for sure gonna die. I'm kind of sad Earl died, but at the same time, I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, you don't like any of your Imperial ladies to go, I know.
I don't really care for the ISB part of the Empire because the ISB are definitely corrupt.
Oh, yeah.
I just support stormtroopers and stuff. They're basically just cops following orders, and sometimes they get killed and stuff, and it's like they're not even like doing anything wrong. They're just doing what they were told.
Yeah. No, I saw those memes about Cyril. Like the ones like, I don't even know who you are and all that.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
It's so true, because like Andor didn't even know who Cyril was, and in season 1 especially, like he caused a lot of problems, but that got him to get together with Dedra, so he could have thanked him for that at least, because for a while he liked Dedra. He only started to fear her when he realized what was about to happen. The thing that's sad is that she called the order to do what they did, and she knew dang well that he was somewhere in the crowd. So she was like, well, he's dead. Pull the trigger, you know? She did not hesitate. She put her career over her boyfriend.
Well, that man, Cyril could have survived if he didn't go after Andor. Let's all just remember.
I'm actually surprised, like, a stormtrooper or someone didn't just shoot him, because, like, he was just standing there for the longest time, and maybe they knew who he was, but I'm like, they could have thought he was just a citizen, so. A traitor, right? Because the Gorman, or Gore, whatever they're called, they didn't comply, so it's treason, so, yeah.
It's treason, then.
It was a little messed up how they send the people, like the young men and stuff, out in the field, and then they shoot their own guy so that way they can say, oh look, they started it, and then start killing people, and then they get to say like, oh hey, well, because they attacked our young brave soldiers, we had to fight back.
Yeah, like this was the arc of episodes that everyone's like kind of it's got just built up to, and it didn't disappoint. It was good.
Mm-hmm. And I liked how it fits with Star Wars Rebels in a way too.
Yeah,
with like Mon Mothma escaping, because after Cassian leaves, somewhere down the line, the Ghost Crew picks her up. So it all ties in with even Star Wars Rebels, which it's kind of funny that it's all the same universe, because Star Wars Rebels is more of a kid-friendly show. I wouldn't go as far as say that it's completely for kids, but it's less violent compared to Andor, where it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. No, I know for what you mean for sure.
Like, the Gorman Massacre happens in the same universe as Star Wars Rebels, you know, the same show where they go and steal fruit. Wait, you did all this for fruit? Melurons. I actually started watching Star Wars Rebels again. I watched like the first 5 episodes already.
Nice.
I forgot just how fun that show is. Like, I love it. Especially Hera.
Hair time.
Yeah, boy. When are we getting a Hera Brickheadz? Come on, Lego.
Maybe with the movie.
Would she have pupils?
Maybe with Ahsoka 2 or the move Mando and Grogu or something.
Yeah, but like, this is why you gotta praise Brickheadz. They don't have stickers, and they have pupils. What more could you want?
Skyrim goes over to Brickheadz.
I've always loved Brickheadz. When it comes to Brickheadz, like, I don't complain. Maybe I'll say, like, this one's not my favorite. Like, I think the Captain Phasma is my least favorite, but I still kind of like it in a weird way.
Yeah.
So, I feel like in case of, like, these ones, the Palpatine might be my least favorite because he's kind of bland. But what more could you do? So,
that's the one thing I agree with him and R on. Like, to make the Palpatine like a Revenge of the Sith, they could have given him like the red robes. But
yeah, that would have been cooler. This is more like if it was in episode 6. But it still works. And if you have the Kenobi Brickheadz from the Kenobi show, that works because now you can put the Obi-Wan with it, and it works. And even the Darth Vader, technically, because Darth Vader is in episode 3, technically.
They are all. Yeah.
Oh no, Skyrim said he loves something. Yeah, it's crazy that I'm actually being positive tonight and not complaining, huh? You're not used to that. I flipped the switch and you're like, wait, who are you?
Know. I bring on the Brickheadz and Skyrim is like, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, here, there you go. There is the Sith eyes and the normal eyes.
I think it's cool how instead of just having you pop the eyes off, they give you another one of those.
It's actually pretty cool for this, yeah. Oh wait, I need to give him his emo bang on here.
Mm-hmm. I for sure thought that you would have just had to pop the eyes off, but no, you get to just pop that whole piece off.
Yeah, it's nice that they did that though. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, give him his hair there, and we're gonna plop his face on.
Nope.
He is the chosen one.
Epic. Lord Vader. Hi, Ground.
I'm kind of surprised because maybe next year they probably do an Andor Brickheadz or something. Maybe a Rogue One thing.
Other than Rogue One celebrating 10 years, is there any Star Wars anniversaries next year?
I think it's just Rogue One.
I don't think Rogue One is popular enough for Lego to want to do anything special. Maybe a Brickhead. I don't know. I mean, a K2SO Brickhead could look cool or terrible.
Yeah, I know that they're planning to do like a what they did with Revenge of the Sith and do like the finale of Andor and then the finale of Andor right into Rogue One for like a movie re-release. That's what I've heard, which sounds interesting. If they do that, I'd probably do it. I liked Rogue One on the in the theater was amazing.
Oh yeah, Rogue One's the best Star Wars movie to come out since the Disney takeover.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody agrees with that. Rogue One is fantastic. It feels like it goes with the original trilogy. Like it answers the question a little bit more of how the Rebels got the plans to the Death Star and just all that. It's cool. I'm sad that everybody dies at the end, but at the same time, it's kind of good because that answers why they weren't in like episode 4, 5, and 6. But it's cool.
Yeah. But remember when people said why do we need a show about Cassian Andor? And then we got it, and it explains like so much more. So.
Oh yeah, I was one of them. I thought, oh my gosh, that sounds so stupid. I'm not even gonna waste my time. I watched it, I fell in love instantly, and now it's Andor is, in my opinion, the best Star Wars show on Disney Plus, and season 2 now as well. Like, better than The Mandalorian, definitely better than the Book of Boba or Kenobi. I think everything is. At least live action. When it comes to animation, I think the Clone Wars and Rebels are still my favorite Star Wars shows. But if we're on a live action, then I'm going Andor all the way. Mandalorian is kind of bland at times. That's why I've heard people call it the Blandalorian. No spoilers, but everybody dies at the end. Yeah, I think it's probably safe to say everybody dies at the end. But not in Andor. I think Andor is going to survive the rest of the show. What do you think?
Well, he has to.
If Andor dies.
No, unless they're like, it's because they say it leads up right to Rogue One. Unless there's like that, like a post-credit scene, and it's like when they're on the beach and it explodes. Then, I'd say he survives until Rogue One, which we know what happens there.
Another fun thing about this show is that I used to think that oh shoot, what's his name?
Luthen?
Don't tell me. We got him in a Lego set last year for a May 4th character. What's his name? Saul Guerrera. I used to think that he was like huffing oxygen, but no, it's probably the rhydonium. Which
he's just huffing. Like, he's just
smoking
fumes,
gas. And that's why he goes crazy. I'm like, that's such a fun detail. He's a crazy person. He's basically supposed to be the Rebels' Darth Vader, and you gotta love it. And there he is, Anakin. Annie!
Yeah, a lot of the detail was in his hair, his bang. It's pretty cool, though.
And his nice set of hair.
Alright, who's next? Is it Padme?
Why isn't Padme first? Ladies first? Come on, Lego's not a gentleman.
It is Padme.
Padme should have been first. Ladies first. Come on.
Yeah, we'll put Anakin over there. Padme. Anakin's gonna choke you out.
I can do this. I keep forgetting I can do this now. He says, Copper says, do you think Dedra's boss, the gray-haired guy, will also die? What's his name? Do you know?
Paragraphs?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think so, because he's like the boss of the ISB, so he might be fine, but we might see him in future Star Wars media. If we get like a Bix show or something, maybe then they could kill him off, or he'll die, because the ISB is around for the majority of the Empire, right? I think they're around.
Yeah.
The time the Empire is around, but maybe they get a new leader. I don't know.
It just depends, really. We've got 3 episodes left. Of course, that's what these penultimate 3 is when they bring K2SO into it for like 2 of them.
Yeah. Save the best character for last, right? I love K2SO in Rogue One. I hope he's going to be fun in Andor. I am curious if they're going to go back and get his droid, the little red droid. I can't remember his name.
Oh, B2 EMO.
Yeah, I'm like, is he gone for? Like, that's so sad.
I think he's gone now, yeah. Because they can't go back to that planet. And no, and it's sad, like, Bix is like, we'll reunite, like, when this is all done, and then literally to get it all done, Andor dies.
Yep.
Which also explains why he was, like, hesitant with Jyn Erso in that movie, and why they didn't, like, do anything, because, he still had his girl on his mind. There you go. Because that was the thing with that. You thought they were going to be in a relationship by the end, but no, they're just like friends.
Yeah, well, the show writer and creator, producer, all that, Tony Gilroy, he said that, like, this show, after watching it, if you watch Rogue One, it's gonna just make some things just click and make more sense and be like, oh wow, that's why this is like this now, and that's just That's good storytelling, unlike episode 7, 8, and 9, where you had to read books and stuff to understand things, and we still don't know
Yeah,
some things, like how Palpatine returned, because they don't even know. So it's like it's kind of nice.
yeah,
Like
and
I love Rogue One and Andor. It's all great.
yeah. No, I'll say that I think those controversies with this show, like when it started, I think just some of these things just got blown up way too far into proportion. But yeah,
Mm-hmm. What'd you think of Tales of the Underworld? You want to talk about that for a little bit?
yeah, I enjoy Tales of the Underworld.
I'm not. Am I allowed to complain about that, or am I not allowed to complain about anything tonight? Like, am I just not allowed to complain about Lego Star Wars? What do you guys think?
I mean, you
I
can
have some
talk
things I
about
want to
you can
say
talk
about
about your
Tales.
thoughts.
But it's gonna come across as complaining. I will say I did think visually it was really nice. The animation is some of the best we've gotten in the last few
Yeah.
years. Lucasfilm animation is just really upped its game. Every time we get something, it's just better than the last, and that's what I say every time. But I really feel like Tales of the Underworld was a nothing sandwich or a nothing burger. Like, it was a pretty beautiful show, but it was like after you watch it, it's like, okay, nothing really happened. You know, like Cad Bane's backstory was kind of cool, but at the same time, it didn't really answer any questions. And I liked the arc with Ahsoka a lot more. I'm sorry, Ventress a lot more, but it raised more questions than it answered because now I
Yeah.
want to know what happens next. So
No, I think that like Ventress's arc, to me, the ending was disappointing because I felt like there could have been more,
my
and
head
it just
really
kind of
hurts.
stops. But
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's the whole point. Is this is setting something up for the future? I'm like, oh, stop doing that. We keep setting up something to set up something later. The whole point of putting Ventress in the Bad Batch was so they could give her this Tale series, and now we have to wait to see what happens next. We might get like a Ventress series. That would be kind of cool. I'd be down for that. But it's like, can we stop just getting something to tease something in the future?
yeah. But do you believe the theory still that it's Jod from Skeleton Crew?
No,
Or?
'cause
Yeah.
he had a name, but I can't remember what his name was.
Lyco.
And again, Jod did have like 50 billion names, so I don't think it's
Yeah.
him though. People would have already connected the dots.
Yeah. It's like his name was like it was Lyco, but I don't know. It just sounds like it's an interesting name, but we'll see.
I know that name. No, I don't even know what Fanboys is, but it's probably a nerdy movie, right? Have you
Yeah.
seen Fanboys, the movie?
Yeah.
Never heard of it. I only watch Star Wars and maybe Marvel and Pixar. For sure, Pixar. Star Wars, Pixar, and maybe Marvel. Maybe Marvel. I gotta go see the Thunderbolts. I might go see it in a few days.
Yeah.
I also agree, going back to the set real quick, it's a missed opportunity to not put like a pink and blue stud inside of Padme, because she's supposed to be pregnant. That's supposed to be the pregnant Padme. So it's like a little pink and blue stud inside. That would have been fun, right?
Wait, what was it?
There should have been like a pink and blue stud inside of Padme, because she's supposed to be pregnant in this set. That's pregnant Padme. So
Oh,
if they
yeah.
would have put like a pink and blue like in her stomach area, that would have just been fun. Because that's what they do with like the brains.
Yeah.
They don't need the pink piece to be their brain, but they do that.
Yeah, it's not in there, but it's just.
In fact, a fun little detail about the buildable Grogu that we got in the beginning of this year is it has a little green heart piece in its chest area to be like its actual heart. I'm like, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. What is Copper saying? You must watch Fanboys. It's about some Star Wars fans who break into Lucas Mansion, see the Phantom Menace before it releases. Okay, I'll have to check it out. A movie about Star Wars. Never. I don't think I've ever heard that. I've heard movies with Star Wars references and stuff like that. What is with that Skylanders poster right there?
I believe I've seen that movie. I believe.
He's dodging the question. I see a Swap Force poster. Why is that there?
You see a what?
Swap Force poster.
Oh yeah, I wanted to show. I found this while I was.
Nice.
I was looking.
Skyland.
Yeah, the white. She was going through stuff in here just to clean up a bit, and found that, and I wanted to show it off. I'm like, because I know we've talked about Skylanders before.
Mm-hmm. I miss Skylanders.
Yeah,
but maybe it's a good thing they're done, because if Skylanders was still around, and I was a Lego Star Wars fan, I definitely wouldn't have any money, because Skylanders were expensive too.
Yeah, this is the thing I got on sale today, Sky, for like $6.
Yay, helmet holes.
Yeah.
No, that's a really good microfighter.
I got it for the like $6, so.
I also just like that set because it's a big middle finger to scalpers. Remember when everybody was complaining, like, "Oh my god, it's not fair that the Captain Rex is not in a microfighter. I can't sell it for $100 on eBay." It's like, good, frick you. I hate scalpers. Of course, the helmet holes suck, but with that new rangefinder from the Django, you could probably upgrade that Rex too, assuming you get extra rangefinders. I was gonna build my Slave one today, but I didn't have time, so I just built the Star Wars logo. Because I'm gonna try to build the Slave one in one sitting, which is probably gonna be about 8 hours.
Yeah, the Slave one's probably going to take a bit of time.
It's funny, 8 hours building a Lego set is paradise. It's so fun, but 4 hours at work, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to die. You know how that works? It's funny.
Yeah, I'm ready to build that. We're starting that this week, so we'll have a lot of Slave One stuff coming up.
So I'm starting to become a big-time M&R fanboy, so I'm not going to answer this question. Not really. I have a lot of respect for M&R, really. I do. Like, I feel like the voice he has in the community is great, and the fact that Lego is starting to, like, hate him makes me love him more, if that makes any sense at all. But if you want to answer Copper's question...
Yeah, I mean... No, I do like to watch some of his videos, but yeah, sometimes it gets a little crazy, but I mean, it's like his money too. And there's sometimes he sells stuff, and then there's sometimes he just keeps it all, so it's just...
To be fair, though, sometimes M&R, like... I don't know how he gets them. I'm guessing he buys them from overseas, but I think he buys those, like, foil bags or whatever they're called with the minifigures from, like, Europe or something, and then he sells them on his website, and I think he sells them for actually cheaper than it would cost if you bought them at retail price. So I'm like, is that scalping? I don't think so. I don't know how he's making a profit doing that, but I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Maybe he's not making a profit. Maybe that's the point.
I'd say he's making profits. I'll just say that for sure.
I mean, he's definitely making a profit with his YouTube career, but I think having a partnership with that, like, Brickco and selling stuff on his website, that's where he makes his money. I don't know how he does that, though. Like, some of his custom stuff, like, is that actual Lego, or is it fake Lego? Like, he has custom...
I think it's probably actual Lego, just printed.
Where's he getting the pieces? Like, how do you get 1 billion Clone Trooper helmets that don't have holes in 2025 and make a profit? Because you could buy them on, like, Bricklink and crap, but that's going to cost you more money than you could make, right? I don't know.
I don't know.
The stickers are cool. Like, I don't know if you know this, but he sells stickers that actually match the tiles. So you could buy, like, a sticker sheet for your UCS Venator, and they'll actually look good, unlike what Lego does. But I'm not allowed to complain tonight, so... Did that count as complaining? It's sad. I complain so much that when I try not to, I don't know if I'm still complaining or not, because it just comes so natural.
let the hate flow through you.
Yeah, I'm trying to hold my anger in, essentially. Yep. I do complain about Lego Star Wars a little bit with ASA this Wednesday. I recorded it this morning, so yeah.
So Skyrim.
Yes.
I don't know what I want. Never mind. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let's see.
Or Skyrim, he wants to complain, but it's getting caught in his throat. Yep.
Building pad.
You gotta get that out somehow, right? No.
It's getting caught in his throat.
Yep. It's like when you have to vomit and you swallow it. No, that's disgusting.
Putting Padme's brain in, because she wasn't thinking that Anakin was a Sith Lord.
I mean, doesn't that make him hotter? No.
I don't even
Skyrim, out of context. I'm too lazy to do it myself, and also it'd be kind of weird, but I would love to see like a Skyrim out of context like compilation. Just so random things I say over the years. Not just like here on Building and Chatting, but on my own channel too. Like, if ever somebody makes that, that would just be epic. And I'm like, anybody could, like, theoretically, because like you can download my videos and post them on your channel. I have it set where my videos are free to use. As long as you don't upload the entire videos and claim it as yours, like, you won't get in trouble. So like, if somebody actually uploaded a bunch of clips of my channel, it would be free to use, and I would love to see that. I really would. So if anybody's out there crazy enough to do it, please do it. Do it.
Just do it.
I don't think anyone needs to make that Skyrim the FBI already. Absolutely, yeah. The FBI is like, oh, Skyrim up again. Maybe not the FBI, but Lego. Lego's gonna start hating me soon. The fact how much I've been complaining about it. In fact, I already have my title picked out for the next episode of ASA. It's gonna be Lego Star Wars fans. Being a Lego Star Wars fan might be stupid, but it's also dumb. That's gonna be my title. It's gonna be epic. Because like I got a lot of views in my last episode, which was titled something like "I believe that Lego Star Wars doesn't care about Lego Star Wars fans," or "Lego doesn't care about Lego Star Wars fans." And I think that title alone is why that episode got 400 views.
Yes. I saw that.
It's sad that being negative is what gets you more attention. But at the same time, I'm like, I am speaking from the heart. It's not that I'm just doing it for clicks. Because, like, I don't want to be so negative about Lego Star Wars. I wish that we didn't have to complain about so many things. Like, is it fair to complain about, like, the fact that minifigures don't have pupils? I think so.
Sky, I already got you, bro.
Oh! Sorry you had to see that.
Exactly. That clip is going to be overused, so you're welcome.
Yeah. But, wait, where is that? I don't see the piece. No. Oh, wait, here it is. Wait, is that?
Your turntable right there.
I know, they're all brown. They're all brown.
Brick separator is orange. And that tan tile is tan. And that other tan tile is tan. And that lightsaber is gray.
I'm making her ponytail right now.
Oh, epic. She has her hair in a ponytail, huh?
Yes, she does.
That's a braid. Thank you very much. got a lot of hair. Star Wars hair is funny.
Training a surgeon to come to your house, Skyrim, is what
I'm
counts.
gonna pick a different song. We got 12 options. Pick a number between 1 and 12.
Me pick a number?
You or Copper, whoever does it first. I don't know. Copper, pick a number between 1 and 12.
6.
6. I want to see what Copper says now. 6 as well. All right. 66. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Music. I don't know if this one was already playing or not. I had to just let it play on its own and then have to change it manually because it will loop on its own, but it won't autoplay. Because StreamYard.
I hear it.
I like having admin powers. Where did Crimson go? I just realized he hasn't been active in the chat, and he said he might join later. He might pop on any minute now.
Maybe he had to go.
He had to go make some toast.
Yes. Or give Bowser his spoon.
There's a scene from Invader Zim where it's like Dib's dad, and he's like, "I'm making toast." I should get that and put that on here. And every time he joins, just play that. I'm making toast.
He's back from making toast. Crimson Toaster. Building Padme's big head.
Yeah, I'm like, chat's kind of quiet tonight. It's just Copper, I think. Guess people don't like Brickheadz like I do. The one time I like something, nobody else cares about it, huh?
Yeah, I thought these.
I like the Star Wars Rebel Stormtrooper, and I think that's everybody's least favorite, even though the one from 2019 is worse. I've never met somebody else that loves the Star Wars Rebel Stormtrooper like I do. Maybe they like it, but they don't say it's their favorite.
I do.
Actually,
I like those.
Yeah, they're cool.
And that battle pack, the troop transport, was great.
That's my favorite battle pack.
It's a great battle pack. That's always been one of my favorites.
Comes with 4 of the sexy Star Wars Rebels troopers. The last good Lego Star Wars Stormtrooper. Because the next one was the one that we have now. What you building, Copper?
I'm building Padme's hairline, so just...
He looks like a middle-aged man right now, balding or something. Just saying.
It is. Can you believe they did the pregnant Padme, though?
I mean, yes, because it's right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll ever get a minifigure, but Brickheadz, that's kind of cool. Well, that's cool. There's like all the people on the side of the box.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm excited for that General Grievous. It's a little chunky, but I think it's cool.
I just want to check one thing.
Beauty and the Beast Castle, epic. I'm not a huge fan of Beauty and the Beast, but I'm sure the castle's cool. I don't really do the whole Disney princess movies. Maybe the Pixar. Like, I like Brave. That's just because it's Pixar. Is Brave considered a Disney princess movie? Although I guess it'd be a Pixar because it's Pixar. But you know what I mean. Disney owns Pixar.
Yeah.
So I like Brave though. But I just love Pixar.
Yes.
I'm a Pixar nerd. So you see the Luxo Junior lamp?
I did see that. It looks pretty good.
I probably won't get it, but I love it. I think it looks amazing. Because I'm a Pixar nerd. I talk about Pixar all the time, and it's like, yeah, it's beautiful.
It's pretty good, yeah. Not for a For a Pixar set, it's really nice. Like they've done a lot of good Pixar ones recently.
Yeah, like the Up House.
I have that one. Yeah, it's really good. Some of the classic Disney or classic Pixar stuff's really good from Lego.
Yeah.
But I might get the Luxo Junior. I don't know if I'll get it immediately, but I'll probably get it as soon as I can. 'Cause that one is good, and the price isn't too bad for it. So
No. It's an idea set, so it's not overpriced like a Star Wars set. Can we just start making icons and ideas for Star Wars sets so that way they can stop charging so much? If
they
we got
won't
a Star
let
Wars
you do
set
it
called
anyway. They
Icons,
won't let
then
you do it. They won't let
Yeah.
you do it.
Well, Icons, because like Icons has the Lord of the Rings and the Pirates of the Caribbean later this year, and even Star Trek coming out sometime this year.
Star Trek's the Black Friday set.
Yeah. Not interested because I don't care about Star Trek.
All right, we're building Mace Window next.
When are we gonna get Shrek and his swamp? That'd be a
Wait,
cool
what?
icon set. Shrek swamp.
Oh, that would be cool. I think the ideas, there was an idea submission, but it didn't go through.
Because Lego has worked with DreamWorks before, so it's not like, oh, we can't cause DreamWorks license. Like, they could probably renew their license. They had a bunch
I'd
of
say, if
control sets,
anything,
right?
there could be Shrek stuff next year with Shrek 5.
That'd be pretty epic, I think.
I think next year would be... Maybe that's why they've denied it sometimes. Because, like, they already have something in the works. We'll see.
Yeah. But would Lego have ties or license, whatever, with both Pixar and DreamWorks at the same time? I don't know. I mean, they do with Marvel and DC and Star Wars, and so probably. I don't think that
Well,
matters.
they're already... Yeah, they can do it while they have, like, Disney and they come up with DreamWorks. Because they've done it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, on to Mace. He gets thrown out the window.
Want.
Django beheading man.
Now that helmets are back on the table again, I really hope that we get a Death Trooper helmet for next year. That would just work so well, especially to go with the anniversary of Rogue One. I've wanted a Death Trooper helmet since the first 3 helmets came out.
Yeah. No, I really think that they'll give a... It seems like for, like, anniversaries, they're doing more of the adult set, like, to give a helmet or something, so I think we'll definitely get a helmet, or...
There's a lot of adult sets this year. It always sounds so dirty to say adult, you know. It's 18 plus to ooh, you know, but there's a lot this year with all the helmets and stuff.
Maybe.
Oh boy, look who's here!
It's Crimson Toaster!
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
I think he's still
Hey,
making toast.
Watch it. Oh my gosh, who let this Crimson guy in here? Copper's gonna say that. He's gonna
Welcome.
say, I'm waiting.
I think this is the year for Helmets 2025. I think next year's diorama year. I think Lego could do both at the same time or alternate. That's absolutely true. Maybe next year will be dioramas. I think that they should do both personally every year. Like, we should have gotten at least one diorama this year.
Well,
But as long
they're
as we get
saying there's
helmets,
a Revenge
I'm
of the...
happy.
No, the funniest thing too, though, Sky, is they're saying it's the Revenge of the Sith diorama next
I'll
year.
take that next year. Palpatine's arrest any year is still welcomed in my book. Unless it's littered with stickers and crap.
Well, I've heard it's gonna be like a Senate chamber, like a Yoda versus Palpatine.
Hey,
like
is there a
Senate-
rumor going around that that's actually a thing? 'Cause I haven't heard about that.
Bounty's just going crazy.
Like usual.
Yeah, I've just heard some stuff, but
you've just heard some things. What an interesting alibi.
Copper, did you see the thing I made for building and chatting? Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it, princesses? I made a new thing for us.
Sorry you had to see that.
Next,
That's
I'm
for
gonna do
you.
stickers.
What do you mean us? That's for you.
Everybody hates pupilless mall, right? Does anyone actually like mall not having?
Wait, let me
pupils?
see it again.
Again.
Sorry you had to see that.
Well, he has like the little white circles are kind
That's
of.
not a pupil. That's like supposed to be glare, like from the sun or something. I don't know.
How do you
Like
know?
my eyes.
How do you know it's supposed to be a glare?
Because I'm an artist and I make my eyes.
he's
are
supposed to have a
I'm
black
not an artist.
dot. We all know.
Yeah.
Not everyone has black eyes. You can dye. You could like change your eyes or whatever, like how you change the color. of them. And it looks really weird, and it freaks me out, but you can do it.
Does this count, Copper? Is what you said he was gonna say?
Yeah. I think we count that.
I'll let you in too, Crimson, if you want. Did you get that, Eric?
You already
Andre?
let me in.
Let me in. Let me in. That's it, Crimson. I meant Copper.
Copper,
I don't know. I
should-
get everybody's
Copper.
names mixed up. I call Bounty BC, BC Bounty, you Crimson, Copper Crimson.
I am Crimson.
What?
Yeah. See? I can't even get myself talking bad about myself to get it right. I get everybody's
Copper.
names mixed up.
Copper should join even if he stays muted. That's what I vote.
Yeah, Copper.
That's my vote. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then we could have.
Well, I
a
already
Copper
tried
and
to
a
con-
Crimson. It's like a dark red and an orange. Wow.
It's crazy seeing so many printed pieces.
Yep, isn't it great? Lego can do prints, but they only choose to sometimes.
Impossible.
But when they do, I applaud.
You applaud. Oh, so happy.
Yep. I'm trying to be positive today.
Skyrim, you
Things
said
in my neck are about to burst. No.
Yeah, he's trying to be positive.
You used to be so confused. Yeah. Took me a minute to read that word. I was like, what is that word? What is that little green thing? Not
Oh,
that.
this one?
Yeah.
This is
that
Hero
Hero
Factory.
Alright,
Yeah.
get out.
That's Hero Factory.
Bionicle's better. Get out.
You're capping.
Bionicle got replaced by Hero Factory. Nobody bought Hero Factory, so Lego thought, okay, nobody likes this line anymore, and they killed it. And it's like, wait, but people loved Bionicle. So then they brought Bionicle back, but it was a stupid reboot. It wasn't the flippin' like main story, so people didn't buy that either. And then Lego thinks, oh, no one likes Bionicle anymore, so they got rid of it entirely. I'm so sad. I don't get why they did that. Bionicle should still be around to this day. Like, the story was so good, and it was almost finished too. And then they just killed it. Maybe they didn't know what to do, so that's why they did what they did. But
Well, Sky, I think they did it because it was getting towards the point where the story was so complex. Like, if you were a younger kid and you had to digest all of that lore, you would just be so confused because you didn't grow up with it. Like, there's a difference between growing up through all the lore and then
more money
having
to be
to.
made. I'd be like
experience
saying,
it.
"Oh, you can't get into Star Wars because there's too much now." It's like,
No.
enjoy
Star
it.
Wars has like nothing compared to Bionicle.
Exactly. I
That's
don't know.
the difference. That like it's easier for Star Wars.
Uh-oh.
I don't know like the full Bionicle lore. I just know that it's like there's a lot.
To be fair, I think I said I wouldn't complain about Lego Star Wars, right? I think I said I wouldn't complain. So
I don't think you said anything about Bionicles, so you might.
I think I said not complaining in general.
I think
so
he's
My
alright.
bad. I'll stop.
I wasn't there. I'm never here.
I'll stop. Ooh, we got a question. How do you say this person's name? I don't want to read that wrong.
Angelina Serini.
Yes, thank you. Welcome, Angelina. if that's how you.
Here, you get a little
Don't
Squidward.
insult me.
Do you
This-
think,
Why
This is my
so?
favorite Squidward.
Do you think?
do we think Keanu could play a good Darth Revan?
That depends if he has the Pirates of the Caribbean theme with him.
I think he could do any character in Star Wars pretty well, as long as it's not an already existing character that like has an actor behind it. Like you couldn't make him the next Han Solo, right? That'd be weird. But
I think anything's
Revan, that'd be
possible.
at this point, if we get Darth Revan, I'll be happy. Like as like a canon character in something, as long as it's good. If it's like what was that one show called that was in the High Republic? The Acolyte. That show wasn't the greatest, right? And although Knights of the Old Republic is like way before even the Acolyte, huh? Like that's like 1,000 years before.
Yeah.
Long, long time ago, in a galaxy
Yeah.
far away.
I'm excited to see that new Starfighter movie because it's actually taking place after Episode 9. So it's the future of Star Wars. Instead of going back in the past or somewhere in between already existing movies, we're going to get to see the future after the First Order is defeated, you know?
Yes, the future.
Or the Final Order,
Yeah.
the whatever order.
Well, I think they're. I don't know. See, I've heard people call the red guys Sith troopers, but I've heard them also called Final Order troopers.
It's the same. They're the Final Order, but they're called Sith troopers. Kind of like the Empire has Death troopers, for an example. It's just the type of trooper in the faction.
I think
Yeah.
that Final Order trooper sounds much cooler, in my opinion.
The Final Order was Palpatine's secret army he was building on Exegol for however many years. I don't know. I'm not going to try to justify Episode 9. It was stupid. Nobody knows anything about Episode 9. Not even the writer. Somehow Palpatine returned. Am I right?
I could
But
see,
he-
like, yeah.
He found the power of Darth Plagueis the Wise. That's how he survived.
I think he cloned himself.
Yeah.
He's too egotistical.
He was a clone.
I feel like
But no,
Palpatine would just be like,
For the Darth Revan one, I think like maybe it's like an older Revan. You could do someone like that, but when it starts out, Revan's a little bit younger. So I think you need to get like someone a bit younger and then move into an older Revan. That's how I would do it. But older Revan, I could see Keanu or someone with like a gruff voice enough to do it for sure.
Does it matter? Like, Revan would just have a mask on the whole time.
Well, yeah, that's true too. But I think
And would it be like the Mandalorian? where
anyone
it's
good.
like- would it be like
Anyone
the
good.
Mandalorian? Sorry, what? My question would it be like the Mandalorian, where it's like, hey, here's the guy that voices him, but it's actually somebody else in the costume, or even Darth Vader from the original movies?
mm-hmm. Who knows?
That's probably how it would be.
I want that Spider-Man apprehended. We need to find out who's under the mask.
Boom.
Oh, I think he fell into Disneyland. That's what happened. He fell into Disneyland. Problem solved. That's how he survived. By the power of Disney, we will resurrect you and use you for more profits, even if it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's really how Palpatine returned, is because they didn't have a story. They needed a big baddie. They didn't know what to do. They killed Snoke off, so they were like, quick, what do we got? Let's just bring Palpatine back. Okay, how do we bring him back? I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Look, it's Mace Windu. Chuck him out the window.
Make a new bad bear, draw 25.
Like, killing Snoke was honestly a stupid idea, because if they didn't kill him off, he could have been the big baddie for the next movie, too. But they didn't
So
know
you're
what to do
saying
with
you
Snoke
want a
either.
next movie?
Well, we're gonna get an episode 10, 11, and 12, so here's what that's gonna be about. The next Empire, because, you know, the First Order is just a copycat of the Empire, so it's like, now who's gonna copy the First Order?
It's Grievous time.
Yay!
Somehow Grievous returned, and he's badass
Grievous.
like the 2003 version.
Yep.
See, I don't know which one of those I like better, to be honest. Because both of them I think are good.
Keyboard on my phone. It's all good. I type wrong all the time
Oh,
too.
it's fun.
I speak.
Typos and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
Grievous.
Oops.
Also, this
General
background
Grievous.
music is giving me Big Bad Piggies vibes.
It does kind of sound like Bad Piggies, huh?
Like, I just get the goofiness. And then there's a little pig in the corner going...
One of these songs is called Lobsters in the Driveway, so if that answers that. I mean, the album is called Dyslexic Lemons, so it fits me perfectly.
So
'Cause I'm a
you-
dyslexic lemon.
Skyrim,
potato.
this is this-
I'm a dyslexic potato.
I think you're a lemon.
Thank you. I am sour.
You're looking very lemony today, sir.
Look, I am sour about Lego, so maybe I am a lemon. I'll be like lemon grab. Unacceptable! I do say a lot of stuff is bad, so I should just use that clip. Unacceptable.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Disappointed.
Unacceptable.
The final order. yeah, exactly.
It's wild.
I mean, they're cool looking. Like, I'll give them that. Like,
Well,
I
that
think
see,
the-
this is
the
what I
red
always
Stormtroopers
say.
look
is,
cooler.
like, I like the Final Order and First Order. Like, I think they look cool. They have cool walkers and stuff. It's just like, ooh,
Yeah.
you're in the last episodes. Ooh, that's no. Ooh,
I've always said that too.
No, I don't
Yeah.
know.
First Order / Final Order. The artillery, the troop design, everything like looks really cool. The ATM-6, beautiful. First Order Star Destroyers, beautiful. The TIE Fighters are cool. But it's
It's
all
just-
just a copycat of the Empire, right?
I mean, it
Six-
is, but it kind of makes sense though, because think about it. Kylo was such a big fangirl that whole movie. He was like,
Yeah.
of course he'd make it the same.
Well, technically, the ATM-6 was Imperial tech because in the Mandalorian movie, we're going to see like a hybrid between the AT-AT
Well,
and the
actually,
ATM-6. Well, actually, yeah. We'll see, because the First Order AT-ATs are slightly bigger than Imperial.
I think it's a little more than slightly.
No, that's the ATM-6. That's a lot bigger. There was AT-ATs on Crate 2. And
Is-
they're bigger than the ones that the Empire had on like Hoth, for an example.
All right, let me do some.
I'm just being a nerd. You're
Let
welcome.
me do some research here. I'm doing very like
That
fancy.
Lego
research.
Squidward looks weird. The other one looks like they're also gross part. What? I read that wrong, but yeah. I hate that Squidward minifig because he's smiling. I'm like,
Yeah.
He's just a happy guy.
He doesn't
Chill. Just a happy
not
guy.
supposed
Why you
to
gotta
be
be such a
happy.
hater?
Lego SpongeBob was so cursed at first. Like Gary just had cherries for eyes. And the
I mean-
plankton was just a 1x1 like cylinder piece.
I guarantee for what you guys think I have like 2 more that are way worse.
Yeah.
Like I have this one. Absolutely right. Like, we this one's terrible.
Sorry, that's disgusting.
I
That's how they
have
massacred
I
my
have
boy.
this one. I don't even remember why
Oh.
this one's here.
A baby, right?
There's this, the keytar.
Guitar.
I don't know why the keytar's here either. There's this one. And there's the Chima one.
Well, you're a furry, so that one makes sense for you to have.
I don't. No one even like be quiet.
Is Chima furry considered furry fandom? Like, if you're a Chima fan, are you a furry? A Chima fan? Just curious.
Crimson
You're
got
the only
quiet.
Chima fan I've ever met, by the way. So, congratulations, I guess.
So, Getting bullied.
Chima died and was dead on arrival. Like that theme died so fast.
A
I
lot of
never
Lego
personally
things.
thought it was terrible though. I just didn't care to buy it because it was kind of like bland, expensive sets. And I think they were trying to replace Ninjago with Chima, right? But it didn't work, so that's why they went back to Ninjago.
Yeah, well, they probably same thing's gonna happen to Dreams too.
Oh yeah,
So I think
Dreams
Dreams has the
kinda
same
dead.
situation.
Dreams was kind of cool, but I never got into it.
I mean, I feel like if the Dreams sets, like I know they're supposed to be random, but I feel like they were a bit too random, if that makes sense. I don't know if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
I
But I
mean,
feel like they were like, because the bad guys and stuff, like those all fit together. But then it like the good guys or like the hero people, I don't even like. The bad guys at least have like the black and purple. Ay. They have that black and purple color scheme with like the yellow or whatever, and then the good guys are just like boom orange, boom yellow, boom pink. What other colors are there? Oh, red, blue. What are we missing? Boom, there's gonna be a
color is
robot there, there's gonna be a
good.
mech over there, there's gonna be a big truck down there, we're gonna hit a plane over there.
wow. I mean, it's supposed to be Dreams, right? So like,
Like I know it's
made up.
supposed to be random, but
Yeah.
it's so random to me.
the thing I think is funny about Dreams is that Lego thinks Lego Star Wars fans are too stupid to have waist capes, but they'll give them to Dreams fans, which are probably more children than Star Wars. It's like, wait, why can't we have waist capes? Oh, because you can't sit your minifigures down with them, which actually you can, but they'll do it with Dream sets. It's like, wait, what? So, kind of a double standard or whatever. I don't know, it's weird.
It's
I think he's speaking English. He can't speak. I can't read. We're great.
I'm just sitting here listening to you all breathe. Like, like what?
Yeah. We're just his entertainment while he builds. He
maybe that's why you're here.
he hires us because, yeah.
Hires.
Seriously,
Wait, you're
this
getting
body.
paid for this? What?
Yeah, aren't you?
Bounty.
What?
No.
What do you want?
Money.
Copper, I'm honestly at this point just about to devolve into my usual eldritch horror language from the abyss. I don't understand English.
Eldritch Horror?
Yeah.
Holiday Holy White? You can speak like Elvish?
No.
Alright.
Sounds worse than that.
So what else do you all want to talk about?
When are you gonna start paying us?
Why does Anakin look like Shaggy? If he had
Like-
brown hair.
Anchor.
Like, Zoink's Padme, why'd you turn against me?
Like, you turned her against me.
Like Zoink's Obi-Wan. You might have the high ground, but I have a Glock 19 Desert Eagle. I don't know why they're the same gun.
Aw, you don't like this music?
So uncivilized.
What's wrong with dyslexic lemon? You want me to turn it down or change it? I can change it.
I think he said he wants it turned up, I think.
Okay. 100%! No, I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna kill everybody's ears.
That was the point.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be a jerk too much, you know. Maybe just
9. Okay, shuffle 9 times.
pick
just
a
copy
number
the 9.
between 1 and 12, Mr. Crimson,
said-
but it's not 3 because we're on 3 right now.
Okay, 3.5.
So 4.
No, do 6.
We already did 6. I can do 6 again though.
Fine, no, don't do 6 again. Don't do 6 again. Do.
Alright, I'll tell you pick a number and I'm being a butt.
I need to rack my brain for all the numbers possible.
1, 2, 4, 7. I skipped 5. 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I don't know the number or the names of the songs off the top of my head. Let's see. I'll look it up in my album. Da 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 da. Where is it? Where is it, Precious? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This song is called. The info. Where's the name? This is Lobsters in the Driveway. Funnily enough.
I love when lobsters chill in the driveway.
Absolutely. Oh, we'll do 9 next, okay. Crimson having a brain fart between a number. Yeah, numbers are hard like words. Not as hard, but words are harder. I think.
Like,
Huh?
Leonidas right now. No, Longtooth is just... He's showing my feelings right now. Also, Salad.
Salad.
Please verify drugs before administering.
So song number 9 is called Clocks Are Swole. I don't know why she named these songs what she did, but...
Oh, wait. This
is
is my favorite... Okay, this
Salad.
might be my favorite profile that I have. It's BC!
Sad BC.
No,
Exactly.
he's always like this.
Yep. I mean, BC does like Padme, so it's only fitting that he's here, right?
Wait, didn't we have a conversation about something like that? And one of you said Ahsoka, and it was really weird.
Wasn't me. I'm a Hera fan all the way.
Wait, what was it now?
Hera's my
Oh,
milf.
also the dog.
That's creepy.
That's Lego.
It is? What set is that from?
It's from some... Not Fabuland.
Fabuland, wow.
I don't know why I thought of Fabuland first. It's from like one of the really old ones. Is it Paravisa? No, I don't think it's Paravisa. I'm not sure what it's from.
I know
but
it's one of
from,
the
like,
older
really old
ones.
sets.
It's you're close, Crimson.
It's like whatever that
around
doll
there.
one was. That like doll theme, that's what it's from.
I think it was Paradisa. Yeah.
No, because I thought Paradisa was the minifig size ones.
No, I think Paradisa was the dolls. Oh no, wait. I'm trying to.
No, Paradisa was the minifigure ones.
Yeah. It's that other one. This is where I'm confused.
Be confused.
I'm always confused.
We know.
We understand, Sky.
Good, because I don't.
What is this that I found? What?
Just, I'm over here building the boy, the best general, and you all were just being stupid. No.
So then I'm just being my normal self.
He's only 7, Bounty Hunter. Are you really gonna bully a 7-year-old like that?
Not today.
Not today.
Oh, for meeting people with other kinds. Okay.
Something fishy's going on here.
Do you want me to change the song again, or should we leave it? Okay, Homer. That's creepy.
What do you mean it's beautiful? Let me see what other interesting pictures I have.
You always have a lot of interesting pictures, Crimson.
Just don't ask what I mean by interesting.
It's worse, I tell ya.
Oh, there's that one. There's that one. Oh, I forgot about these. Those are great. What else is there?
I want to know how you have so many StreamYard only lets me have like 12 on at a time. I have to like remove them if I want to put more on.
He has unlimited power, I guess.
Maybe he's using up all the memory, and that's why I can't have more than like 12.
Who should I? What do I choose from here? There's so many random screenshots.
Right?
I'm gonna ignore.
Can you have a profile picture that's not appropriate, or would StreamYard automatically flag it?
Well, considering StreamYard lets you bypass the age rule or whatever, I'm gonna assume.
That's true. But would YouTube let you get past it? Then again, I know some of the profile pictures BC has, and he's never gotten in trouble.
Mm-hmm. So
he has
he'd
one of
probably
that,
be somewhat fine.
that German artist, right?
Oh yeah, there's me with the gun. That's a really good candidate. The Nerf gun. Chill. Get your mind out of the gutter. Oh, there's that one. Oh, I love this one. I love this one so much. I love this one with all my heart. I love this one.
The Dad Bear, whatever his name is.
I don't remember.
Bernstein Bears over here.
Yes, that's the dad.
Yep.
He looks like he's about to do something.
I don't even want to know. I don't want to know what he's capable of.
Exactly.
But you'll find out anyways.
What?
You're gonna find out
Are
anyways.
you threatening me, Master Jedi?
No, you threatened me.
Grievous saw that.
I got him.
Grievous suffers from heartburn in episode 3.
Yeah, that's. He's always coughing.
Yeah, but like when Obi-Wan shoots him and like his chest sets on fire, that's like severe heartburn.
I know. Has some bad gas in there too.
Oh, wait. There's this one.
He really fumed up.
There's black hot dogs in the chopper set. Did you know that?
Wait, what is it?
There's black hot dogs in the chopper set. They're like wires.
Copper, I'm gonna send you a picture.
That's cool. I was like, wait, what?
Copper.
There's gray hot dogs in the Ghost. So there's hot dogs in 2 sets based off of Ahsoka. That's kind of cool. Could use that Doofenshmirtz quarter joke. Or is it a nickel? I don't know. I don't watch Phineas and Ferb. I've never got into that show.
Yeah. I watched it when I was a kid.
What's a nickel? Which isn't a lot, but I would have 2 nickels, right? Nubs. I saw that bear. Wonder what Nubs would taste like. Like barbecue.
What?
I think venison. I think nubs would taste like venison. I don't know why.
Barbecue smoked like over like a Spitfire or something. That'd be kind of cool. Like
I could see nubs
nubs.
tasting like venison. Copper, rate the picture I sent you on a scale of 1 to 10. I sent it in the chatting group as well. I don't like it.
Okay, let me go on Insta. Am I gonna gag?
Maybe a little bit. 10.
Wait, what?
Copper gives it a 10 out of 10.
I don't get it.
Perfect score.
11-7.
That's okay. Take your time. Well, I love the salad.
Salad.
Skyren, why don't you have a little banner like a headline?
Because every time I do, people make fun of me. I don't know.
You should say.
'Cause I put stupid stuff though. It's my fault, right?
Well, you could just say, "Don't bully me. I'm 7."
I had
What are they gonna do?
stuff for like the Lord of the Rings, like when he was doing the Shire, like they're taking the hobbits to Isengard, and what else did I have? Do you remember, Bounty?
They're taking up. I think that was the biggest one you've done. You haven't done a lot of the.
They're taking. The
When I
hobbit
I do them secretively to see if people notice and then laugh. Like I'll put them up sometimes and it'll just be like a little joke, but I don't say anything about it. So like if you don't notice, then you don't notice. I should just start putting secret messages and see if people notice.
They're taking the hobbits away. Finally.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. I can't remember what else I had. I had one for both the streams.
Do 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 do.
I think I convinced ND to do like "You Shall Not Pass." I can't remember what you did, Bounty. Do you remember what yours was?
Mine was one of mine was keep it secret, keep it safe.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not cross the premises line.
Cross the line, anyways.
Yes, you can't cross the line.
From this angle, General Grievous kind of looks sad, like a little puppy. Like, will you hold me? I don't know if you see what I see.
If he just had his arms like going outwards, you'd be like uppies. I want uppies.
Yeah, can you raise his arms up like uppies, like a little kid
I want
does?
uppies.
He seriously looks kind of sad.
He looks like the kid, like the 10-year-old that just scraped his knee on the sidewalk and is like trying really hard not to cry, but as soon as he's home, it's just
Walks
gonna
in his parents' room at like 3 a.m. I had a nightmare.
Yes, yes, that's what it looks like.
General Grievous looks sad from this angle.
It's like, why are you doing
Can
this?
you raise his arms up? Like, is that something you can do? I don't have this set yet. My fart is on the floor.
Your fart is on the floor?
Yeah.
What? What? What?
I don't know. He just looks like a little sad kid.
That's so I'm so confused.
It doesn't take long, huh?
It doesn't.
Not with me.
I don't even
What?
know.
Who knows? I don't even know. I do know that we should have 90 subscribers, so people, come on, subscribe, leave a like, and share, blah, blah, blah.
You mean,
YouTube stuff.
buddy?
And give us money. I don't think we have donations. When can you get donations? Probably not till 1 billion subs, huh?
Yeah, it's a while.
It's a while.
I think people will ever donate to us.
I think it's.
I'll
I
give
think
you
it's like
$5 to stop complaining. I'll take it.
Hey, is that a strategy?
Hey, if it works. As long as people don't pay bounty to make sure I'm not here, I'm fine.
They'd have to pay him a lot, though. Actually, would they? Bounty, what's the money amount that would require you to not let Skyrim join? This is an ethical question.
I wish I had that SpongeBob clip where he goes 62 cents. That'd be perfect to play right now.
Well, I like it when Sky's here, so I don't know if I would really want to. But you're saying how much?
Yeah, like what's the minimum amount? It just says $1.
No, it's more than that.
Oh yeah, okay. You're safe-ish.
There you go.
Yeah. You are a bold one.
He's gonna slice you up.
Crush them. Make them suffer.
Alright.
By addition to my
It's Palpatine.
I told you because you did it. I tried to take over.
It's Palpatine time.
Alpha Palps.
Unlimited power.
Yeah.
Unlimited power.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's see here. He's got his zappy zaps.
Zappy zap zap.
Zappy zap Palpatine.
Why does Palpatine use lightning? The answer will shock you.
It's because he's the next Avatar.
Okay. What about next week? Do you want to tell him, Bounty?
Building next week.
Or is it a surprise?
I got it.
Wait, why is there a
That way, it's gonna be a part one, but the Slave One.
You can't say that.
Yeah, it's the Jango Fett slave one.
Sorry, Jango Fett Starship. Yeah.
Why does the box say Jango Fett Starship, but the website says Jango Fett Fire Spray Starship?
I don't know, Sky. It's just like a.
Too confusing. Yeah, he's gonna have like at least 2 or 3 parts for building that.
Yeah, we're gonna have a fun time building that.
Are you gonna build it like 2-3 days in a row, or are you gonna wait like a week for part 2 and then another week for part 3? You know what I mean?
Maybe do like 2 in that week. I got to see what Indy can do. If he can do like Friday for Sunday, then we'll try that. But if we have to do something else, I'll let everyone know beforehand. But we probably might do it all this week. I don't know exactly.
Yep.
But I'm gonna talk to him about see what he can do.
Okay, that's cool. And then just to add fuel to the fire, I just want to tempt Bug Crimson. I put in the thumbnail that I just called it the Slave One. So, yeah, I called it Jango Fett Slave One in the thumbnail. What are you gonna do about it?
It's beautiful.
I am proud of that thumbnail. It's nothing special because I didn't make the background or anything, but I like the one I did for the Revenge of the Sith here too, just with the Mustafar. I'm gonna try to start using backgrounds from Star Wars instead of like just like space. I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
I still like the trash can though I did for the junior set.
No, me and you, Scott, were just talking about what thumbnails we could do, things we could do, and you just sent me a whole thing of thumbnails to look at. I'm like, oh yeah, let's go.
I'm the thumbnail guy now. I'm proud of that trash can though with the junior set. Like nobody talked about that, and it was sad because I was hoping people would laugh at that and be like, "Is that a trash can in the thumbnail?" It's supposed to be like you're pulling that set out of the crap, the garbage.
The crap.
I was thinking about doing a toilet, but I ended up going with the trash can.
Yeah, now that set is
Garbage.
Yeah. Little dog feces. It's just like it's not
Better
worth
than the mall neck that we're getting.
It's not worth $30 at all.
Better than the mall neck.
There's too much black. I can't find this piece. It's all just blending together.
It's on your turntable.
Give me 1 second. So Crimson shut me down with one banned from YouTube for Slave One. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we won't be banned. It's what the name is. But as Django says, it's the Slave One.
Yeah, as long as you put like Lego Star Wars or Django's or something next to the Slave One, it's fine.
Wait, what?
It's Slave I, because it's Roman numerals, right? Like the one is supposed to be an I.
The Slave I.
Why are there Roman numerals in Star Wars? Is there Roman Star Wars?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the movies are titled with Roman
numerals.
They look cool. Confuse the crap out of people. So how do you count Roman numerals? I can count to 5 in Roman numerals because of Minecraft. There's no enchantment higher than 5 in the legit game. Maybe with commands and crap, but
Crimson just went quiet. He's like, I'm out.
I think we pissed him off.
Yeah, the slave one was too powerful.
But is there a slave 2 and a slave 3 and a slave 4? How many are there? Does it go up? Like,
Well, now we'll never know. They'll all be called the Starship.
and like, is that the name of the ship itself, or just the name that he gave it?
Probably
Like,
the name he gave it, but it's just like, I don't get why they had to like change it up. It's kind of stupid.
Because it's defensive. I don't know.
No. It's like when you go back and watch the movies, it's going to say Slave 1. Sorry, but...
I don't think it actually ever does say it in the movies. Maybe it does. I don't know.
Django literally says she's called Slave 1. like he literally says the name of the ship.
Well, then,
So-
yeah. I mean, in Star Wars, everything is subject to change. George Lucas changed so much crap, which is again and again, right? Like,
Yeah.
and
It
one
was
of my
mainly
favorite
just adding like
changes.
CGI.
One of my favorite changes is actually adding the clink sound when the stormtrooper hits his head on the door, which we actually have that clip.
Poor Skyren.
You gotta love it. It's just dunk.
Were you feeling off that day, Sky?
That wasn't me. That was Gregory.
I don't know. I think you just came back from being sick or something, and all the pressure, you just made the biggest mistake.
Rest in peace, Gregory.
I
You
still
didn't make it in the Battle of Yavin.
You can't convince me it was Gregory.
Crimson, do you like any new Star Wars sets, and why is it the Slave 1?
Well, first of all, it's not the Slave 1.
If you say you like them all
Go
next,
first.
I'm kicking you. I have admin powers now, just so you know.
Oh, like Zoink Scoob. Oh. I don't know. I mean, I think the U-Wing is decent. I think I've said this before, but it reminds me of what they tried to do with the ARC 170. It just seems like very familiar to that.
Mhm.
Yay,
Although-
scaling, but still charging money. Lots
Like,
of money.
I almost wish, though, that they had not put it at that price point
Yeah.
and made it a little, like, made it bigger so that it could actually, like, carry troops, which feels like an important thing to do for a troop-carrying aircraft, but, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to complain tonight. I'm
Yeah.
trying
Stick
my
with
hardest not to.
Just mute yourself. Then you can scream into the void.
Just mute yourself.
Then
And
we'll,
they will never know, yeah, huh?
yeah, no one would ever know if you're complaining or not.
I feel like that still counts, though, right?
Well, hey,
Um,
it's just like the old say. Anything's legal if no one catches you, so... What?
Everything's legal when there's no cops around.
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
Just like everything's free at Walmart if you're fast enough to outrun security, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Lego set could be free if you're quick enough.
If you're quick enough.
Don't want to spend $40 on the new battle pack? Great news, you don't have to anymore with the new advanced technology of running.
Try $43, because...
Actually, it's $45.
Oh my god.
What are you on smoke? No, well, Lego's
I
definitely
don't
smoking
apparently.
something with those prices, but it's just
Let's all huff some Rhydonium.
it's all the right though.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sky. Nubs has already got that Rhydonium. I mean, look at that face.
He does look like he's a Sith.
Like he just took a fat whiff of that, and he's just like,
I have to smell of bananas in the morning.
I get it now. It was Nub's sacred supply of Rhydonium that Sakurera got. I got it.
The Rhydonium
Makes
and
sense now.
maybe you know what happened? Maybe when Palpatine fell through the dimensional portal and ended up at Disney, he met Nubs, and they both had some Rhydonium, and they were just so chill. Nubs was like, "Yeah, I get you back in. I know some people." So maybe it was Nubs that got Palpatine back in.
Nubs is the true Sith Lord.
I mean, you can't prove he's not a Jedi. He's trained.
In
He's trained to
Galaxy
be a
of
Jedi.
Heroes. Not Galaxy of Heroes. What's it called? Rebuild the Galaxy.
And I mean, to be fair,
Darth Nubs.
like, he's being trained to be a Jedi, but like, that doesn't
Being
always
trained-
work.
Oh.
It's been proven. So
If Order 66 got Nubs, then Order 66 definitely is my favorite holiday.
We know it's your
Nubs
favorite.
outplayed them.
But Nubs probably was long gone by then, because I don't know
Nubs
when.
probably wasn't even born. We know.
Is this show supposed to be like the High Republic? So that's like what, like 100 years before the Phantom Menace?
Yes.
So hopefully Nubs dies before the Phantom Menace even starts.
Or maybe he's like Yoda, just living out his days on some random planet, just waiting for some traveler to roll up.
I
And then
swear,
just-
if we ever get Nubs like in a new movie,
it could be like that scene from Kenobi where
Crimson?
they're finally bringing Rada the Hutt back. So could they find a way to bring the characters from Young Jedi Adventures into the main story? That'd be
anything
crazy.
imagination and Disney on your side, Skyrim.
If we got
No.
Nubs in like Starfighter, that would be crazy.
He already has a starfighter, I thought, though. I thought
You know,
his
like the new Starfighter movie in 27. That'd be crazy wild.
Yeah, Sky's favorite character, Nubs, makes an
Like I
appearance.
said, if they can find a way to bring Rada the Hutt back after all this time,
Yep.
they might be able to bring like Nubs back, unless they kill him off. But it's a kids show. Like that's actually a kids show. So I don't think anybody's gonna actually die in that show.
No, but if they brought him into Andor, he would die.
somehow Nubs survived. He was on Scarif, but didn't get blown up because of his otherworldly powers and the fact that he did something really dumb.
Yep.
I think it's canon lore now that Nubs is just the most overpowered person in Star Wars.
It's the new canon. Nubs is the most powerful.
That's your head canon. Your heads need to be examined. Examined.
No, I think Nubs has always been the most powerful. He just wasn't well known.
Darth Nubs the Wise.
Think about it though, right? He's from a kid's show. That means, statistically, if he ever loses, it's for one episode. And then the part 2, he wins again. It's a kid's show. He never will lose.
Isn't that every Star Wars ever? Because the bad guys almost always win at first, and then they lose in the end, right?
No. But I'm talking about, like, the bad guys do good, though. Like, they almost win. For the kid shows, the bad guys...
Scarlet Witch isn't Star Wars. Or
Who
is
knows?
it?
Maybe we'll get into the Star Wars, into the Disneyverse, and then they'll
the
collide.
Disneyverse. Oh no.
When worlds collide.
That would be scary.
You just have to understand that anything is possible with the power of imagination and Disney on your side.
The power of greed. The power.
Also, Bounty.
What?
I'm just like I'm looking at the box and the figures, and it's like slightly annoying me that they're not lined up on the box with how they are in front.
Good.
I don't
Sir,
know.
I got here. I'll do it for you. Sir.
No.
Thank you.
Hey, at least
Here.
on the box, Padme's first. So Lego is a gentleman in that aspect with ladies first. But
Well,
the
Palpatine's
instructions
not
are
built yet, but I'll put Mace. At the...
Look at
There
that.
you go, Crimson. How do you feel now?
Beautiful.
I put them all together for you.
Tomorrow is my favorite event ever.
What's your favorite event?
Stealing Lego from my siblings. What? I've never done such a thing before. You can't prove it.
OCD setting in. Yeah, that's for sure.
It kind of did though. Like I saw it and I was just like,
Yeah, quick. Yeah.
no, I'm not gonna lie. It did a little bit.
Yeah. I know. I was thinking about it earlier. Like, they're not exactly lined up. Was really thinking of it too much.
It don't matter. Maybe it does. I'm a hypocrite for being like, oh, it doesn't matter, because I'm so OCD about crap.
I can be too, so I get it.
In fact, I was looking at a Lego set that I built a few years ago, and I'm like, why didn't I hide the mold mark? So it must be something I adopted more recently, because that set was from 21, so 4 years ago. It's the Imperial Light Cruiser, and I'm like, ew, why are the mold marks showing and stuff? Like, I put them the wrong way around. I'm gonna take that set apart because I don't have room for it anymore. Might have to start deconstructing some sets. And the Imperial Light Cruiser is first on the chopping block.
Yeah, and that's such a good set too.
I made room. I got room. I got a completely empty bin for the Slave 1, so I'm so excited.
I'm scared what his PC gonna say.
Call a ship the accurate name. Get Crimson the Cringe.
SJWs to cringe, right? Or something like that. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Leave it to them to get political. Everything's political nowadays, right? Let's talk politics. Everybody loves politics, right?
No.
But this music just kicked on right when you said that.
I put it on right as I said that too. It was perfect timing.
I know, it was funny.
I mean, the only thing I care about when it comes to politics is if prices go down and Lego gets cheaper or not. And with these tariffs and crap right now, it's actually going up. And I'm like, no, I don't want this. But I'm like, it's the good thing in a weird way, because it's like a roller coaster. You gotta go up to go down. So eventually, if other countries start complying and stuff the way we want them to, I think it's safe to say that we'll actually have lower prices on Lego sets. So maybe like in 2 years, maybe, I don't know. It's been a wild ride. That's for sure.
Extra doubt.
Yep.
Getting the stiff eyes on Palpy over here.
It's just crazy to me that Lego's gonna, I'm assuming it's because of the tariffs. That's what other people are saying. I'm just regurgitating what other people say. And that's why, like, the mall neck is now going to be $18, and the battle pack is going to be $45. It's like, are you kidding me?
Hey, you friggin' serious, man?
Palpatine kind of looks like Thomas, but with red eyes. Thomas the Train.
Sure.
Mayo's
I
gonna
don't.
come
maybe-
running any second and be like, did somebody say Thomas the Tree?
That's this guy. That's diabolical.
He loves Thomas.
He's a train guy.
Oh yeah.
Train
Trains are
enthusiast,
cool.
Steven.
Blah blah blah. Lower prices on Lego sets. What are you smoking? Yeah, that's true. Unfortunately, even if the economy gets so amazing where it's like they could afford to drop prices, Lego ain't gonna drop prices. Battle packs are $45 now. We got another poison.
No.
Whoa, what's up, guys?
What's
Your
up?
evil plan worked.
Brainstorm is actually he's here.
Weird. What is this music?
This is
Dyslexic
Skyman's
Lemon.
doing.
Yeah,
Hello.
Skyman's doing. I didn't make this music, but the album is called Dyslexic Lemons. Do
Sure,
you love it?
Sky.
What? Wait. I just realized
Look at chat.
there's the real Crimson Toaster and Crimson Toaster. Who's the real Crimson Toaster?
I'm the real
world might
Crimson
never know.
Toaster.
Crimson Toaster
happened?
doesn't have a space in between the 47, so your name's not accurate. Plus, your T is not capitalized. Or your C.
No. Listen. He kicked me out and made a fake persona. Hey, Copper, how's it going? Tell them that I'm the real Crimson Toaster.
A Crimson
that this guy's
Sona?
the imposter. Listen.
I'm the real Brickstorm then.
I am Crimson Toaster 46. I will admit it. This guy overthrew me.
So
Oh,
you're the
wait.
one that made me toast that one time?
Maybe that's why there was no maybe that's why you didn't actually get it. You know what I think happened? 46. I should have I should have known that you'd fall into the dimensional portal that Palpatine fell in and you ended up at Disney with Nubs.
Yeah, Nubs was a nightmare, man. Yeah, so I had to change my name. I had to go under the persona of Brickstorm. And yeah, that's where we are now. And then y'all told me to join the stream, and then when I claimed to be the real Crimson Toaster, y'all are lying.
No,
I like
you know my
videos.
dad.
This lore is crazy.
Well, how come Crimson or Copper said, hey, Brickstorm, and you said hi if you're not Brickstorm?
Because that's how I'm known as widely.
That's his evil persona.
Yeah.
He's evil
Oh,
for
Lord.
some.
Crimson, get away! Crimson!
Oh boy.
What have you done?
No one outdoes the 47.
I thought it was Pizza the Hut. Out Pizza's the Hut. I don't know anymore. Try to make a joke. It's not even funny 'cause I say it
Brainstorm
wrong.
left.
I just
Man,
made Brickstorm disappear.
that was short. He comes on for like 2
Yeah,
seconds.
bad. Sorry about that.
Oh, well.
I see.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not an instrument. Get your head out of the clouds.
Whoever's the owner of the white sedan, you left your lights on. Are you finished yet? It's almost been 2 hours. I seriously thought that was going to be an hour stream. It's a
I'm
lot
at
more
the end
complicated than I
here.
thought. Yeah. In fact, there was a point in time where I thought this stream would only take like 40 minutes, and I was like, nah, it'll probably take an hour. I don't know. 2 hours.
Well, we did a lot of talking, a lot of stuff, so
Yeah. I think I've been pretty good about not complaining. I did complain a couple times, so I broke my promise, but not super bad, right?
not too bad, Sky. Not too bad.
I win! Next week, I'm going to have a lot to complain about then. It's going to be built up, like pent up energy, and I'm going to have to like get it all out.
You know what we should do For the 100 sub special, we should do there should be a stream, and we should have Copper in the chat. And if Copper ever thinks Skyrim has complained, Skyrim has to buy a $10 friend set and review it on the channel.
I will just duct tape my mouth shut, because I will accidentally slip up. I get a C+. I'm not gonna play.
We're doing a polybag review short. On Lego Friends polybag. Do a little review short.
God. It would be so. I would basically get to the point where I'd be like, you know what, it's worth it, and say something just to get it out there, and then regret it instantly because then I'd have to buy a set.
No, please, can we do that? It'd be so funny.
Only if then after I build the set, I can chuck it at your window.
Sure. If we do that for the 100 sub special, you could chuck it at my window.
What if I break your window?
I would think it's worth it. For the review short alone, worth.
We will see.
Besides, my room's on the second floor. You'd have to have a pretty strong throwing
You
arm.
don't think I could aim or something?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you throw it and it would
Are
be
you being a stormtrooper discriminator? You think I can't aim because I'm a stormtrooper?
Oh, okay. Bowdy, you get to choose. Should it be a Duplo set or a friend set?
Is there a Duplo friend set? That would be
There
horrible.
might be. Let me see.
No. Sky has to get the Darth Maul mech or a 4+ set.
No, but the difference is he's gonna get those anyway, you know?
Oh yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
think I'm gonna get the Darth Maul mech. I have no reason to. Now I don't do reviews anymore. I'm why would I waste my $18?
The thing is though, is if he gets it though, Bounty, eventually he's gonna be well, I hate this, but at least I have every set.
That's true.
If it's a
That's
friend
true. I
set,
might
he'll
get it
be
someday.
if he gets a friend set and he just starts displaying that on his shelf, he's just gonna look at that, disgust every
I
single.
have a friend's poly bag that I got for some reason one year. I still have it.
Oh yeah, you can use that.
Valentine's Day something.
It has to have minifigures though.
Ugh, I hate mini dolls.
Those boys are back in town.
Legs that can pose. Are you done?
It's pretty sexist, Sky.
Yeah.
I don't really know why you said that.
The set is done.
About battle droids or mini dolls? What?
Not the mini dolls.
Because they
I
can
don't
have
like
pose
mini
in
dolls.
legs.
Yeah,
The
no.
problem battle droids have, they just stand straight. It's come on, let me pose their legs. A minifigure can't stand up on its own if you lift one of its legs up all the way. I mean, maybe it could. I don't know.
If you're good at balance.
Padme.
BC! Padme, run! BC's here! What?
Anakin.
Where's the evil eyes?
Oh, he's got a little hood. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. No, General Grievous.
General Gervis. I'm saying all their names slightly wrong.
I think I'm gonna watch the 2003 Clone Wars after this ends.
Nice.
I want to see the cool Grievous. What?
Palpatine.
Did you ever hear Palpatine?
Palpatine.
Emperor?
Limited power. Do it. Do it.
Why is his lightning not his typical lightning, though? That kind of bugs me.
I don't know. It
It's
must
a moon of power.
have been Maceman, dude.
Wandu.
Look at that beautifully groomed head. Glorious studs right on top.
He looks like he has hair because of the studs. He should have had a flat.
Now
crown.
Anakin has the high ground.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan just walks over. What are you doing?
He has the high ground, everybody.
Portable high ground.
Portable high ground.
Oh.
I love Brick Saiyan animations. So good.
High sitting on the floor. Creepy. Now put the Sith eyes on Padme.
That's what Padme looks like after BC asks her out for a date.
Yeah, this is pregnant Padme. She dies.
Hey,
Everybody in this battle pack dies at some point in time.
Everyone's gone.
Called it a battle pack.
some people more than
Brickheadz.
once. Some people die more than once. Well,
Yeah.
I guess not though, because like if you can only die once.
But isn't it amazing? Those stickers, and everybody has pupils.
They all have pupils. That's right, Sky.
We live in a
No,
world
this
where
is actually
Brickheadz
pretty cool.
are better quality than minifigures. Who would have known?
Now, having it in front of me right now, this is an awesome Brickhead set. It's really cool.
The prints are nice, yeah.
It's one of the better ones, yeah, for sure.
General Grievous is a little chunky, but I guess that's what
Okay, we
get
still
with the walkie.
he'll twirl his mustache that should be there and just go. General Kenobi, how nice of you to stop by.
And like he does tower over them. Like not by much, but he is a bit bigger than all
Is
the
he a
other
bit shorter
ones.
than you expected, Bounty Hunter?
He is bigger than I expected.
That's what she said.
Yep.
I don't get it.
But no, really good figure pack. I think it's, and for the price is actually pretty decent. So
How much is
this is it's 50. A normal Brickheadz is 10, so you get 5 for 50. So
Yeah.
that's a good.
It's not terrible for sure.
Yeah, it's a good set.
Next year it might be.
I like it.
Might be the last
Good price compared to
From the best Star Wars movie. My favorite. So yeah, but like we said, we're going to start the Slave one next week.
Yay.
Fun.
that.
Crimson's favorite set, and
Cool set. You're not saying the name properly.
here Jango Fett's starship. I mean Slave One. There you go.
Tony, you can't say that.
Let's just mix the names together. So the fire spray and the slave one, the slave spray.
Whoa!
Wait, what's the name
That
of the
sounds a
fire?
little off.
The
What's the
fire
name?
one.
The fire one.
Fire one. Yeah, let's not call it the slave spray. That sounds terrible. Even I don't like that. I
but
was
everybody-
canceled.
About time.
Cancel the happy music in the background. I'm gonna go out with a bang.
Sky. Actually, no, Bounty Hunter. If you say that the wrong name of the ship during that stream, you know what I'm gonna do?
If I say what now?
And I'm gonna send Freaky Copper after you.
If I say the name of the ship?
If you say the incorrect name of the ship, I'm gonna send Freaky Copper after you.
Freaky copper? What's that?
Well, you're going to be mad at me just for the thumbnail alone, so get ready.
And I made it, so you can be
You
mad
have
at
to
me.
deal
too.
with Copper then.
it says Slave One right on the thumbnail, so.
Do you have the thumbnail where you could show it on screen real quick? I don't.
So if I say it, all right.
Yeah, no, Sky can say as much as he wants, because, like,
Slave one, 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 slave one.
So,
Uh-huh.
it's fine if he says it, because everyone knows that it's not true.
Freaky.
Also,
What
Bounty,
is
look at
Freaky
the-
Hopper with 2 F's? And why is the R not capitalized? I still confused. America, explain.
Here, use my share screen quick. I want to show you Freaky Copper. This is what I'm referring to.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
This is Freaky Copper.
are we throwing Scott Davis into the weather too?
Oh, I guess if you want, you could have the 2v1 attack.
What is the context behind this?
Well, Scott said this.
About what?
I don't remember. I think it was just random, and then Copper said this.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
And it doesn't help that Copper's profile is the family, too. I mean, some of this happened.
Yes, that's how babies are
And
made.
some of this. And Indiana Jones is just looking at the family. Oh, it's the live thumbnail.
Yep. So if there's anyone in here, like, comment, subscribe if you want to, but
And be scared of Copper now.
Nah, Copper's the goat.
Copper is the goat. He's the goat
The
mod.
goat of building and chatting.
Well, Darth Vader's the goat too, and he's also scary. So
Lord Vader.
I'm
He-
just saying. Like,
He's also scary, Crimson.
well, if you saw him with the glowing lightsaber, and you were one of the rebels in the 10 before, you'd be scared. So. Dang, someone needs better breathing. Are you okay?
I Darth Vader breathing.
All right, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you all. Thank you all for watching.
Bye.
Like,
Bye,
comment,
comment,
subscribe
subscribe.
if you
Have a
like,
wonderful day.
and we will see you next week for Jango Fett's Slave 1. See
Merry
y'all.
Christmas.
See y'all. Bye bye.